What's up gamers, it's your local dingus, and today we have a little bit of a different video. Today we're documenting all the games I picked up between June and July of this year, 2025. So if you're seeing this in the future somewhere, it's kind of a cool time capsule, you know. Trisha Paytas just gave birth to her kid named Aquaman, and Ozzy Osbourne died yesterday. Rest in peace. We're gonna start off with just the consoles that I didn't really get that much for, besides like one game. PS1, Parappa the Rapper. This is like one of my favorite games ever made. I don't know if you can see. Wow. Hopefully that got in. If not, fuck you. I have a tattoo of him on my arm. But this Japanese copy is so sick. Got it at Southeast Game Exchange for $10. Can you believe it? Hold on. Check it out. There's a fucking poster inside. Incredible stuff. So now, I think we should start off with... Let's start with 3DS. You love the 3DS. Got a big stack of games here. So start. Got Ocarina of Time. Zelda. Very cool. Never played this game. So I really want to play this game because I've heard it's really good and I can't tell if I should play it on this or if I should play it on the Switch Online because that's like the original version. Y'all tell me in the comments. I love when y'all comment. Y'all tell me in the comments if I should play Ocarina of Time 3D or N64 on Switch Online. So I got that. Yokai Watch 2. I grabbed this one at McKay's with that one. And yeah, I've always wanted Yokai Watch 2. There was only two, so there wasn't Spectres or Psychic Spectres or the other one, even though Psychic Spectres is like $200 now, according to my Southeast Game Exchange video. But yeah, I've never played the Yokai Watch games. I have a lot of them. Maybe I should do that. Comment if I should do that and they're worth it. I love the designs. Next game. Conception 2 Baby Simulator. What? Just kidding. Okay. So this game, I have a weird history with this game. I've never played it, but I've had it multiple times. Because by the time I get around to wanting to play it, I don't have it because I sell it. But this game, it's like part of the hook is like you're marrying... You're making families and like creating star children that like make them the ultimate characters in your team type thing. I have no idea. It's an Atlas game. I'm a sucker for Atlas. Hopefully I'll play this sometime. These I got at Southeast Game Exchange. First of all, Centipede Infestation. I know this is on the Wii, but the 3DS is cooler, so... I have no idea what this is. It's like a third-person shooter? I think? I'm trying to read the case here, so forgive me. Strategic gameplay? I think it's a third-person, like a twin-stick shooter type thing. Hopefully it is. That sounds really cool. And this one comes with the DLC, and it actually came with it. I can't use it, but it did come with it. Who wants this code? Who wants this code? Quick, grab that shit. You ain't gonna grab shit. The eShop's closed, sucker. And finally for 3DS, Chibi Robo. You may be wondering, Dingus, Chibi Robo fucking sucks. What? And to that I say, you're right, but I love Chibi Robo, and I've never played any of his games. I love his design, I mean. And I want to love him as a character. So I figured I'd start with the cheapest option until they add the original onto Switch Online because I'm not paying that $200, $300 GameCube tax. So for them, this will do. So now, I think we should go on to Switch. Let's do Switch games. So most recently, Shadow Labyrinth. If you saw, there's a short of me unboxing this. If you want to go watch that after this video, that would be greatly appreciated. So all my thoughts about this are in there. I haven't played it yet. Looks very cool. Now for our Siege haul, Southeast Game Exchange, Rocket Knight Adventures. Friend of the channel, Monado Max, has a guy in his Discord named Luke, who is also a friend of the channel. If he watches, I don't know if he does. But he recommends this game very highly, and I finally found it for a good price, so I'm going to play it at some point. Very cool. It scratches that retro game itch. Then speaking of retro game itch, Save Me Mr. Taco. This game, I've seen it around so long, and I finally decided to pick it up at Siege. But it's like styled after like old Game Boy games. I don't know if you can see in the pictures. It looks really cool. I have no idea what this is about or how long it is or anything like that, but I think I'm going to try and play it at some point. Really sick game. Speaking of really sick games, Rune Factory 3. Me and Rune Factory are so funny because I literally grab these games and then I never play them and then I sell them and then I want to play them and I grab them again. Which is what this is. This one I've heard is the easiest to get into. So if I don't like Guardians of Azuma, I will definitely like try to get into this one, but they're really cheap, so it doesn't really matter. This was like 20 bucks at Southeast Game Exchange. I hope to play it and get into it. If not, I'll sell it to somebody for 15. Who cares? Next on the list, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. Now I know you may be thinking, oh, this is just a bootleg ripoff of Shredder's Revenge. And yes, you're right, we need more of that. Please give us, just throw any IP into the Shredder's Revenge template and you will have yourself $1 billion. Because these games are all fun as hell. And I really want to play this one because it looks really cool. So yeah, Power Rangers, gotta love them. Now this one I've heard a lot about. This is a remaster or like a remake? Panzer Dragoon. So I don't know if this is a port, a remaster, or both. But I've heard plenty of good things about this game that I really want to try it because I've heard it's just a really good game, classic game. Let's open it together. I haven't opened it yet. Oh, holographic card, no way! And a poster. So yeah, look forward to trying to play this. 7 unbelievably realistic levels, it says. Right there. Don't know why it says that. This was I forgot what console that came out on. And finally, Away, Journey to the Unexpected. Me and Minato Max grabbed this game at different times and both bought it. That is crazy to me. But I bought this because it looks like a pixel art type game. Like, oh, you know, this is probably going to be like, you know, a platformer or something. Nope. It's a first-person shooter, dude. Genuinely don't understand. So first up, I've been playing this a lot. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yay. I love Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm at the canyon layer right now. So for finishing up that layer, really cool game. I'm loving it so far. Based an awesome game. I hope they make a sequel and they make a billion more with different series. I've heard, not from anybody credible, but just in general, that like since they're going to be doing this to some of their series, like, you know, giving them the big 3D Breath of the Wild style reinvention, I've heard that they might, maybe, possibly do that with Yoshi. And I'm like all for it. I would love a 3D Yoshi game like this. Holy crap. Because some people were saying they're like, oh, Yoshi and Mario Odyssey. Oh, didn't mean to spoil it. If you haven't played to the end of Mario Odyssey, it's been almost 10 years. That at the end of that game, you get Yoshi. And then once you get Yoshi, it like you can run around with him like Mario World style, but in 3D. And people think that's a test to give Yoshi his own type of this game. And if they really do that, that'd be awesome. But speaking of Donkey Kong, I also got the amiibo. Really sick. This came in the mail the day I left for Southeast Game Exchange, so I didn't get to see it until Sunday. But lovely amiibo. Next is all of the Switch 2 launch games. Actually, wait, hold on. Before we do that, Rido, you remember that unboxing? Go watch it. I played like an hour of this game and then dropped it because of Donkey Kong. Really cool game though. Now we're going to do all of the Switch 2 launch titles at once because I'm not going to sit here and detail all of them. Yeah, so we got Bravely Default, haven't tried it yet. Yakuza 0, Director's Cut, haven't tried it yet. Cyberpunk, I played a little bit of this, it's fun. I'm enjoying it so far. It's not really my type of thing, but I'm enjoying it so far. Street Fighter 6, hell yeah, brother, this game is peak. And it got on the Switch 2 somehow, and it's really good. And then Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. I'm enjoying it so far, but oh my god, dude, I haven't even gotten to combat yet. I've played like an hour or two, and it's not even, like, I dropped it because of Donkey Kong. I really want to get back into this, so I hopefully can get back into it. Now, we got that out of the way, we're going to get some of the more, actually, wait, before we do that, we got DS. Let's do DS, actually, before I do all the PlayStation games. Let's start off with a childhood game. Raven Rabbids TV Party. You may be thinking, this is slop, this is shovelware. You're right. However, I played this a lot as a kid. I got it in Hawaii, book off. It was like $7. $7 for childhood memories, I'll do that any day. I love this game. There's another game that I'm looking for. I won't tell you what it is because I want to get it and, you know, eventually show it here. It's another slop shovelware game like this, but it's like a lot of these mini game collections, dude. That's a lot of what me and my siblings played as kids on the DS. We had other games, mostly me. I had mostly like Pokemon clones, which I also could make a video about if you really want. I'll make a video about Pokemon clones that I played. I played a lot of them, and they're all expensive now. But yeah, Raymond Raving Rabbit's TV party. Speaking of, I don't know, there's not really a good segue. Fuck it. My Sims Agents. Got this at Siege. This one's not a slop. I'll say that. It's not as slop. Because this is an actual game series and not, you know. Well, that's a game series too, but you know what I mean. With this game, you're like being your own special agent and you're like doing mini games and it's like a whole thing. Love, love, love this game. I found it at Siege for like, I think it was like $8 or something. Or $7. Glad to finally have this. Speaking of finally having things, finally found the first Spectrobes. I love this game and series so much, and I want to do a video on it and the second game, and maybe the Wii game. I've never played the Wii game, but I've played the fuck out of these two. So, but I'm playing through it now. Really cool stuff. Love this series. If you want a video on the series, let me know. I'm gonna do it anyway, but tell me if you want it, okay? Speaking of things I played as a kid, boom! Godzilla Unleashed Double Smash. This game is notoriously bad. This game and the whatever other consoles it came out on. However, this game is an entirely different game. This is like a 2D, like side-scrolling, like beat 'em up thing. I don't really know. I love it. Well, yeah, I played it as a kid a lot. I loved it. So, if you want a video on this, another giant monster games I played, because I played a couple of those, let me know. Comment things you want to see from me. I have so many games and stories, but I have no idea what to put on here because I haven't done this before. I have a couple ideas, but let me know. You know, I always want to know what the people want. Speaking of what the people want, they want to see fucking Mario Basketball. Hell yeah! I love Mario Basketball. They need a new one. So bad. Mario Sports Mix Remaster, please, Nintendo. I've never played this. I played Sports Mix, but I've never played this. So I got it to, you know, try. It was like $30 at Siege. That and Mario Basketball is just an inherently such a funny concept. Like, please. Those clips of Mario playing basketball on NBA Street or whatever, like, peak content right there. And finally, well, one of two grails. Boom! Soul Silver. Hold on, gotta fix that. There we go. Soul Silver. Really peak game. Don't even have to introduce this game. I've never played it though. And that's why it's here. I've never played it. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Traded my Baldur's Gate for that, by the way. Then we got this peak banger. You're saying, oh, I don't know what Alvin and the Chipmunks is. Yeah, well, you suck. It's like a rhythm game? Yes, it is. And guess who signed it? Hold on. Monado Max. Pretty peak stuff. I'm glad he signed it. So we have all these DS games out of the way. Last but not least, let's do these PS4 games. The first game we found, J-Stars Victory versus Plus. I've played the fuck out of this game, and I finally found it again. Hidden gem, for real. Literally just a bunch of anime characters beating shit out of each other in a janky 3D arena fighter. Peak content. Also, I am working on a PS4 Hidden Gems video, so, you know, think about that for a second. Speaking of Hidden Gems, World of Final Fantasy. I had this on Vita, and then I got rid of it because I was like, I'm not going to play that on Vita. And then I got this version to compensate for that. And guess what? Chibi Sephiroth is in it, so I made the right choice. But I haven't played it, so I'm really curious about it. I hope it's good. If anything, it's probably just baby's first Final Fantasy, which is fine with me. Speaking of hidden gems, this is Nitro Blasters. You may be thinking, what the hell is Nitro Blasters Heroine's Infinite Duel? And to that I say, I genuinely don't know. I think it's a fighting game. Yeah, battle with 12 unique playable heroines and 20 partner characters from the world of visual novels and anime. I'd have to research this, but it's going into my PS4 Hidden Gems video, so if these are actual anime characters and, you know, all that, I'll let you know. Strange game. Speaking of Final Fantasy, though, Dissidia NT, Final Fantasy fighting game. Yes, I have no knowledge of Dissidia at all, but I like Final Fantasy, so love to give that a try. I saw Sephiroth and Cloud on the back and jizz my pants. And finally, this weird game. It's a Nice America game. Clan Dun returns. This is Sengoku. I have no idea what this is about or what it is. I just saw this at the store and was like, yes, this looks very interesting to me. And it's probably going to go in my Hidden Gems video if it's good. He returns. I don't even know who Clan Dun is. Tell me in the comments who Clan Dun is. But with that is our last game. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, or Donkey Kong will crush your grandmother's spine.
Let's get some pussy tonight.